welcome to another episode of Lego World. One of you had a comment how to get the red jewel, and I could have I thought you could have gotten it from breaking jewel boxes, because that's how I thought we used to get them. I don't know if it's buggy or if you just ain't supposed to get them for jewel boxes anymore. So I attempted to set up some jewel boxes to see if I can get the red jewel, because, well, that's the way I thought you would get them, because you can get the crystals. I know from the rocks, you can get crystals from Nest Treasure, you can get crystals from the boulders. So I thought maybe you can get the jewels from the jewel crates. I mean, it would make sense. To me, anyway. Which I was wrong. I do apologize that I was wrong on that. Because apparently you can't get jewels from jewel crates, apparently. Which I'm shocked. So here I'm wanting to test out the treasure nest pieces, or known as nest treasure pieces, to see if we can what we can get from them, to make sure that I could get maybe crystals from them or jewels, but I was a little surprised. So the only thing you can get from these are crystals. Because that's the only thing I seem to pick up from him. And the question was how to get a red jewel, and I tried to think of everything that might have the way of getting the red jewel, and there's only 2 or 3 solutions left that I can think of. And the one solution is you can probably get the red jewel from the Night Trader. Which you have to be patient, and it's random. Because I got 11 red jewels, and you're probably saying, how did I get 11 red jewels? Well, the thing about me having 11 red jewels, I will show further on in this video how I get that many. So I went back to the jewel boxes, because I said, well, okay, I can get crystals from the crystal nest. Well, I can't get jewels from the jewel boxes, but I wonder if they changed it, because I could have swore I got a jewel from the jewel box at one point, but that was before the update. I could be mistakenly wrong. I've been playing this game so much that things are starting to look the same to me, apparently. So I'm gonna attempt this again. and it's an interesting to see what happens. But if I do come across these boxes, I'm going to keep popping them open to see if there's a difference from in-game experience to custom mode experience. But yeah, you hit the jewel boxes, jewels pop out, but you can't pick them up. Which was surprisingly, because that would have been nice if you can pick at least one or two of them up. So now I'm starting to think that this object is just what it is. It's just a prop. And it's not like the crystal objects where you can get crystals from. So I'm going to the Night Trader. And what I'm doing with the Night Trader is I'm selling off the crystals and jewels, because I get a large amount of studs for it. And I'm working on trying to get the Billionaire Trophy. It's going to take a long time doing it this way. But as I'm exploring, and if I find more jewels and stuff, I'll sell it to the Night Trader, because I can always get them back. I'm afraid I'm going to sell like one of the weapons that you can't not get back, and I just don't want to do that. If I knew I can get the weapon items, like the swords and gun stuff back, like the specialty ones that go through large quests for, then yeah, I would sell them and say I would go for it again. But at this point, it's easier to just sell off the jewels. And then I'm going to sell off some potions. And I can sell off a lot of the stuff I have duplicates of, but I only sold what had mostly high value. So I went back to breaking the crates, trying to see if I get a jewel from it. Of course, I have to get my trollmakers. Yes, the trollmaker apparently gives me 3 items now. Don't ask why. I don't understand it myself. So I checked to see if maybe the jewel would pop in. Maybe it's glitched. But I didn't get no jewels from it. So I was looking at these crystal rocks, right? And I'm saying, well, do we get anything from the crystal rocks then? And of course we do. We get crystals. So I went back to the nest treasure to see if I can get the red jewel from that. Because if you see how it's made, the nest treasure, it's got jewels, it's got gold, looks like it's got like some type of eggs to it, and it's got some jewels on it. So yeah, it's a nice decorative piece. So I went breaking them again to see what we get. All we get is the crystals. That's still not what answers the question that was asked. So I'll just collect the crystals because I need them anyway. But I tried to attempt to help find this person a red jewel. So I checked to see if anything glitched in. No, all I got was crystals. And there goes the troublemaker. But instead of catching him, he fell off, so I said, just leave him alone for now. Then I thought, why not a gem boulder? Because a gem could be either or, I thought. And this is the part I don't understand. You got all these rocks and everything. Different structures that will give you crystals. But not jewels. And you would assume the jewel crate would give you a jewel. I mean, that's what I would assume. I mean, it would be like common sense, but nope, that's not how it works. I think I know what their intentions were when they did the jewels, and it makes sense now. They didn't want to make the jewels easy to get. They made the crystals easy to get, though. So I was thinking of attempting this crate one more time. Just to verify if it has the red jewel or not. But seeing that my other two attempts, nothing happened. I'm taking it, it's just not gonna happen. So I laid out this time more jewel crates. Maybe I needed more. Maybe it has like a rarity to it. That you have to break so many crates to get one jewel. It was just a thought. Because I know how they like to make items rare in some games, so I thought, oh, so many crates to get this jewel, and apparently, nope, jewels go scattered all over the place, like always. That one made a noise. Don't know why that one made a noise. Because I didn't get a jewel for it, but it made the noise like, oh, you got something. Which I thought was kind of odd. Like I said, it could be bugged. It could be buggy, or they could have done it because of the new system they added to the game. And I really believe it has to do with the new system. So here I'm thinking, well, how am I going to find this red jewel? So I'm thinking, well, I know the easiest way to find it, but I don't know if it's going to help any of you guys, because I don't know the ratio or chances of you running into the red jewel this way. But I figured we're going to try and do it by treasure chest, because treasure chest now has new items. Yeah. It used to be, sometimes you get one of these items, but now it has a new item system to it. And the new item system gives you different items. You can get lots of bones. You can get more money. Well, not money, studs. But it is a currency, so. You can get food out of the chest. And I know for a fact you can get jewels out of the chest. And I was thinking, well, should I do the treasure chest idea and show you guys that, or try and get the Night Trader to get one? Because Night Trader will have the red jewel, but it's would be random and rare to get. I know if you do some quests, if the character's holding a crystal or a jewel, you can do quests to get them. But again, that's random and that's rare to see. I don't know why they made the red jewel the hardest thing to get in the game. Normally, to get it, I guess you would have to go to a Night Trader or a food quest. Unless you get everything in the game as far as treasure chest goes. And the treasure chests, the pull on the jewels are on the treasure chests. It's not that slim. You got a better chance of getting it after getting the treasure chest than you are from the Night Trader and from the from doing a quest. So basically, I was trying to think where I want to go and if the chest is going to have it, because I could dig up maybe two, 3 chests, it won't have it, or I can dig up like 2, 3, 4 chests, the 4th chest might have it. It's just a weird ratio. So I was digging up chests before someone asked me the question about the red jewel. So I might as well dig up the chest and show how to find the red jewel. So as you can see, I dug up my first chest here. Well, it's not my first chest. It's like my 3rd, 4th chest, but I dug up the chest. I open it up. See what's inside it. This one has bones. Yeah, I know, it's weird seeing all those bones come out of one chest. Like I said, when you get to a certain point in the game, they will just give you a max number of certain goodies in the chest. This one I didn't make sense because this one the chest popped up, which is kind of weird. You usually have to dig for it. This one popped up. So I decided I'm going to paint the lava, because we all know staying on lava is going to do damage. And even though the lava is painted, my character will still be hop-footing it, which is kind of weird. So I open up this chest. This one had food in it. Yeah, lots of food. I don't need the food, but I'll take it anyway. Get that for the studs. Like I said, my character is hot-footing it, even though it was painted, which is kind of strange. So now I'm making a path, because I want to get these other 2 chests. So now I'm going to dig down and bring this chest up. Now, if you constantly pushing it up and your character stands on there, sometimes they'll fly into the sky, like a super jump, like that. So you have to get your umbrella out and parachute down. I went for the Troublemaker first because I like the Troublemaker. He gives me better goodies now. Here I'm switching my character to the scuba diver. Just for fun. So open this chest and look at all the jewels. And of course the Night Trader comes. And the Night Trader is selling a jewel. It's not the red one, it's the yellow one. But I got 2 red jewels from that chest. So what I'm doing now is I'm cashing all my crystals and I'm going to be cashing my jewels in. That way I get more studs. It's a long process. But if I do this each and every day, I could easily get it up there. Hopefully to get the billionaire trophy. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And if you have any questions and at all, just leave them in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer them the best I can. And I will see you on a LEGO Worlds episode. I was in the middle of putting a different one up. We'll see if I get that one done today and have it up by tonight or by tomorrow. And I'll see you guys next time.